All right, turning now to the tropics, where Hurricane Erin is now a Category 5 hurricane.
Chief Meteorologist Tony Mainolfi here with us. And Tony, this storm really has intensified quickly.
It's incredible. It's one of it is the fastest intensifying August storm in history.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they've made that determination already so quick.
It's very rare to get that type of intensification. You usually get it in September when the water's the warmest.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit early, yeah.
Okay. Well, as we see in all the radars, Erin right now just to the northeast of Puerto Rico, Category 5 turning right now. Tonight we're hearing from a Central Florida native who is in Puerto Rico right now. Arlene Corsino Baez is live on the phone with us. Arlene, can you hear us?
I can. How are you?
Good, Arlene. Let's start with you, though. You're there in Puerto Rico. What are things looking like right now? What are the conditions?
Well, right now we are starting to hear the thunder, and it is very, very cloudy. We have some wind. Not a lot of rain yet.
Okay. Arlene, no doubt the biggest concern for the island among several is the power grid. We know that an afternoon shower in Puerto Rico causes power outages. I think we're getting reports of outages already on the island.
Yep. At least 54,000 according to Luma.
Already. How big of a concern is that for you and family and people there on the island right now? It has to be top of mind.
Well, yes, you are right. It is an ongoing issue here, let alone with the storm. I still have my power, and you are correct. Some of the folks here are already starting to lose power. So we're just trying to hang in here because it's probably going to happen through the night.
Arlene, real quick, this is Tony. I've been speaking with you on Facebook Live. You have history with storms, and tell us about Maria and what happened with you during Maria.
Yes, I came to visit in 2017, and, I felt like it was so quick. 2 days later, we were all locked in here, and then, how we had that huge storm, and it was horrible. It was sad, scary, and I know we lost power, we lost our phones, we lost water service for a long time. Yeah.
And Arlene, I visited Puerto Rico many, many times after Maria, and I know that there is literally a before and after when it comes to this storm. And the after is that people on the island now take these things a lot more seriously, and they have a lot more, respect for the possible impacts. Are you seeing and feeling that this hurricane season with this storm? Are people just taking this more seriously in terms of preparations?
Absolutely, and I am so proud of them, how far they've come since Maria. Right now, we do have everybody trying to get with the solar batteries. A lot of the people also have water reserves. So, yeah, it's there. You learn from it.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Arlene Corsino Baez from Central Florida in Puerto Rico right now. As we've seen on the radar, Tony, churning just to the northeast of the island, Category 5. Arlene, thank you very much out there. Stay safe. Bendiciones a todos allá. Tony, take it away because we got to keep an eye on Erin now.
Well, she said it was pretty quiet, but that's going to dramatically change here in the next half hour, and I'll show you why. We've got a radar and satellite image from the Puerto Rico area. These are the winds now, and she's right. They're relatively light for the time being. San Juan there gusting to 27, 24. The valley there, the northern Leeward Islands, closer to 28, 35. But look at that big band of storms. Arlene, I'm not sure if you're watching us on WESH.com as we stream our shows, but there is a nasty band of storms here that's about to hit the northern side of the island. That is the eye being picked up, by the way, on the San Juan radar. This is a buzz saw, and a lot of people starting to get nervous now in the Bahamas because this quite literally hasn't made the turn yet. But there are signs here, the last couple of images, that may be underway. But because it's so close, we do have now, for the Turks and the Caicos, tropical storm watches in effect. We think that here over the next 12 hours, it's going to be more towards the west-northwest and gradually the northwest, and then curve east of Nassau and the northern Bahamas. We still do have some very good model agreement, but the euro and some of our other tropical models are doing the best job. But notice the trend. See the trend the last 4 runs? A little bit more towards the west here, and that's why now we have those tropical storm watches up for the Turks and the Caicos. The European computer model is one outlier here that goes just offshore of Cape Hatteras by about 75 miles. The majority still stay well east of Central Florida. So we'll watch the trends here. We'll have an update for you again tonight when the new models come down around 9 o'clock. You can see the evolution now, the eye east of Nassau in the Bahamas, east of Eleuthera, and then really cranking up there. Look at the wave action already. Close to 30-foot waves on the northern side of Erin. And as this continues to move northward, you heard Luana, the surge out ahead of it towards Bermuda is going to be massive. The swells on the western side are going to impact us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll probably peak in that 9 to 11 range here as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, but then you can see the storm charging on towards the north and the east. So rip current concerns Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Look at these breakers down, near shore breakers on Wednesday, Tuesday night, Wednesday, 3 to 6, 4 to 7 feet. So we're not all clear. It hasn't made the turn. We still need you to beware. We're in the yellow. That has not changed yet. The other big story here locally, we do have showers and storms out there, and that's cool temperatures off up to the north. But what we need to watch now are some pockets here of some instability. Look at the land now. A little pocket of thunderstorms coming right down the I-4 corridor. Another area to watch here. Southern Sumter County, back towards the 429. The attractions just to the west here, some pretty good storms. There was a little bit of a hail core that has been kind of falling apart, so some good news on that front. So here locally for me, we're going to be talking about showers and storms through about 10 o'clock, then things will gradually improve. Active day of storms come tomorrow, no doubt about that. You'll see them getting going here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, and then building back towards the west. So let's put it all together here for you one more time, 94, 93. Then we actually dry out Tuesday and Wednesday on the backside of Erin and begin to heat up.